Today we're going to talk about the Purkeys Multimeter Training Unit, or the MTU. This unit here is designed to train and test students on their knowledge and functionality of the multimeters that we use in industry. The great thing about this particular system here is that you're able to change the settings so that you're able to change the scenario as well as use it for testing questions. To change the settings on each of these, there is a plug that we call a jumper on the back of here, and changing the position of those plugs or those jumpers are going to be able to change the values off of each of these posts in relationship to the common ground. So we're going to go ahead and unplug it, and then we're going to flip it around to the back, and there's these 6 screws here that we're going to undo. Carefully remove this back plate here. On the front side, those posts each have a corresponding set of plugs here that we're able to use to change those settings. These little black plugs here, or the jumpers that we call them, are able to be picked up from a front position and moved down to a center position. So you just pull the plug and move it down, and you'll be able to change the setting that you'll read from the front side of the board. The settings that you're able to change on this multimeter training unit is the frequency, the millivolts, and all of the passive posts. Those values will change depending on what position that you put those plugs in. The reason that changing these values is so important is because in a training or a testing environment, students tend to recognize patterns and are able to memorize those results. So we want to make sure that we keep them on their toes and make sure that we change those values regularly so that they can always be in the unknown.